The big takeaway from the 2014 Silicon Valley Index is that Silicon Valley's roaring economy is poised for sustained growth.
This is a sizzling economy. We reviewed a lot of the facts and figures. Employment growth way up, approaching dot-com levels. Only this is sustainable growth that we've actually grown into over 4 successive years. This is not a bubble.
The Silicon Valley Index is at the heart of the annual State of the Valley Conference. About 1,300 regional leaders attended the conference held in Santa Clara, sponsored by joint venture Silicon Valley and the Silicon Valley Community Foundation. The index serves as Silicon Valley's annual physical exam, complete with the latest data focused on everything from economic development to education to public health and much more.
In a multi-regional or global environment, it's hard to have any connection between your business and the region you operate in. So the index does that. It makes the connection between what this company based here is and how the rest of the region that you're living in is doing.
This is an annual checkup and check-in. We look at our valley economy, see how we're doing, not just whether we're getting better or getting worse, but what are the elements of that? What are the things that we need to do as a region to support our economy, to make us stronger, to continue to be the innovation center of the world. We identify the problems and we get together and work on them in a collaborative way.
Among the challenges the index has identified is growing income inequality.
We have gaps. Even though our high wage earners are thriving, the middle class is hollowing out, and the lower segments of our economy are actually stagnant. So we're becoming a bifurcated region, and we need to think very intentionally about how we address those issues.
We need to work around housing, we need to work around education, and we need to reduce this huge pay gender gap between men and women with the same educational levels earning up to 73% difference. Simply not acceptable in a valley that prides itself on meritocracy.
University of Southern California professor and demographer Manuel Pastor discussed how California's increasingly diverse population needs to be included in not only public policy but business decisions as well.
One of the fundamental secrets of the valley has been that it's been a relatively equitable place with a significant middle class in the past and a thought that anybody could get ahead. If you lose that kind of framework, then it becomes more difficult in terms of being able to get really a ready workforce for the future.
Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom echoed the need to support the growth of a vibrant middle class.
Look, I'm a business owner. One thing I know is businesses can't thrive in a world that's failing. So you don't have a customer base unless you have a vibrant middle class. And we have the highest poverty rates in the United States of America. We have depression or unemployment in about half a dozen counties in the state today. So we live here in this blessed world that's not the real world. And even within our cities, we have people living in 2 different worlds in the same city.
This year, Joint Venture Silicon Valley presented the annual David Packard Award to a man dedicated to making a world-class education available to anyone who wants one.
Equal to the percentage off P times the non-discount price of the product.
He is Salman Khan, the founder of Khan Academy. He says Silicon Valley tech leaders are well aware that in order for the Valley to continue to thrive, access to educational opportunities is essential.
I think no one's more aware of this issue than folks in technology in Silicon Valley. On some level, they're the beneficiary of the system as it is. They happen to have the skills and the access that allowed them to participate in this new economy. But they, more than anyone, see the writing on the wall. They see the directions that things are going in. They're seeing, that they're having trouble finding people to participate in this. So I think it's folks in technology more than anyone else who realize the importance of education.
Learn more about the state of Silicon Valley by visiting siliconvalleyindex.org.